USS Gettysburg has received an emergency distress call. Pirates are in hot pursuit of a nearby Liberian tanker. As the Gettysburg rushes to the scene, its Seahawk helicopter crew bears down on the pirate skiff.
Coming down about 100 feet, drop in, take a closer look, get some eyes on it.
The pirates have broken off the attack and are on the run. And now, they're headed toward a larger skiff.
We saw the 5 individuals get off the skiff onto this larger skiff.
Gettysburg arrives on scene.
Load the boat!
The counter-piracy teams board the ribs. The ribs make their approach and perform the horseshoe maneuver to assess the danger level. At this point, anything can happen.
It's kind of scary. I mean, you never know when somebody could pop over the side and start shooting at you.
As the boarding team approaches the vessel, they're caught off guard by what they see.
Peel back the tarp, and there's 40-some-odd people on the boat the size of 12 by 12 dinghy.
It turns out the larger skiff is a refugee boat taking Somalis to Yemen, but the pirate hunters have no idea who's who, or which of the 40 might be armed and ready to fight.
They were wearing the same clothes, they had the same skin tones. There was nothing among them that really would stick them out from the refugees. So I had the challenge of determining who were the pirates and who were the refugees. And this mission was especially tough because we didn't have a translator. The first question is, who's the English speaker on board? One guy kind of comes forward. He says, I speak English. He tells us he's the master on board. Just, taking people from Somalia to Yemen, no big deal. We say, hey, we know you have weapons on board. We know there are pirates on board. He starts telling us, well, I'm afraid, these pirates came on board my boat a couple of days ago. I'm fearing for my life.
While Team 1 leader Bill Guglielmo tries to sort pirates from refugees on the large skiff, Team 2 member Alex Daggett searches the smaller skiff that the pirates arrived in and takes a near-fatal step.
I step on this hard thing, and I hear kind of like a clink, and my cart kind of sank for a second, and I looked down, I picked it up. It's an RPG round. Those are point detonation rounds with no safety. It's just hanging out, rocking like crazy. Wow. You don't get much of more of an adrenaline rush than that.
Back on the refugee skiff, Lieutenant Guglielmo picks up an important clue from the one English speaker.
So we start watching him. I start looking to see who's really answering the questions. It's not him.
The English speaker takes his cues from one man in particular, possibly the head pirate.
We think we know who the head is. Let's cut the head off from the body. Let's get the senior leadership that are on board the suspected pirate boat over to one of our ribs, put him into custody, and then see how the rest of the personnel on board react.
We removed that individual onto our rib. Once we did that, he dimed out the other 7 people that were part of his group. When we took the 8th suspected pirate off that vessel, the 31 remaining individuals that were on the larger skiff immediately began cheering, and I believe not only did we stop and apprehend 8 suspected pirates, but we probably saved the lives of about 31 individuals that were in transit from Somalia to Yemen.
My squad and I took custody of them up on Gettysburg. We conducted a search and put them through our suspected pirate processing.
Once again, it's disappointing news for the counter-piracy teams.
I don't get it. Why? What are we doing?
Even though they recovered weapons, they still don't know with certainty who were the pirates and who were innocent passengers.
Any one of them can claim that they were just another passenger on the ship. We didn't have any way of proving that these particular individuals were pirates. And in fact, when we released them, we sent their skiff back towards Somalia, and they waved to us as they went away, which was pretty frustrating that we had to let them go like that.
What are we doing out here? If this is our main job, then
we're out there. We've stopped those attacks. We are stopping attacks. We're stopping merchants from getting pirated. We're out there interdicting before these attacks happen and keeping these merchants safe when they're driving through the Gulf of Aden. And that's what we need to do. But we got to keep going, keep working hard. We will find suspected pirates, and we will find a case against them.
I hope you're right. I hope you're right.
coming up.
I've got my eye in the scope trying to steady my weapon.
Gettysburg has the first ever encounter with one of the Gulf of Aden's most elusive predators, a pirate mothership.
So I got to be ready to, maybe even kill one of these guys.